Good morning. Let me take this opportunity to welcome you to USIU as we start the event. It's always good to be where people are and people who are thinking and doing wonderful things. This is a great day as we have the BSides conference. And it takes me back to the year 2007 when I was in a room with my IT club students at Daystar University. And we were having this discussion on what do we do in computer security. Right? And we were discussing on how can we start hacking. And a lot of discussion were going on, and we had one of the best minds we have in this country in cybersecurity. Dr. Bright was my student, and he was in that club meeting. And we tried so many few things as the MC said earlier, scanning the networks, looking what is available for us to see. And it was amazing to see how just a simple laptop and the knowledge can be able to do so much. And since that day, a lot has happened. And whenever I think about cybersecurity, computer security, I always wonder, what is the key? And how do we handle cybersecurity in our everyday life? Because we are in a very, very ubiquitous world. Telecommunications is everywhere, networking is everywhere. And how do we handle all these communication? And how do we remain safe in this so much unsafe world? And if I remember the simple experiment we did also in 2014 with one of the other very good cybersecurity guru in this country, Emmanuel Chibukati, who was one of my students, and we tried hacking the base stations. And it was a very interesting experience to see that we could be able to do that time. And thank you for warning people to stop scanning our network. Because young people and their mind are very curious. And if you're in this room and you're not curious, I can assure you, you're in the wrong place. Because I believe everyone who is in security always thinks of what could be wrong, what could happen. And we're always thinking about controls. But yesterday afternoon, after I met Fraser and Mushilo and the team organizing this event, and when they were introducing themselves, each one of them described themselves as security analyst, so-and-so analyst. And I thought to myself, how come I'm not an analyst? And I told them that by the time we meet tomorrow morning, I will be an analyst. And this morning, I'm happy to introduce myself as an ethics analyst. And the reason I chose to be an ethics analyst last night is because I was asking myself, beyond the control, where the hardening infrastructure ends, where all the controls that you, as a cybersecurity guru, has put ends, what next? So you have scanned our network. You have seen you can penetrate it. So what next? And I thought this is where the ethics come in, and that's where I belong. I should be thinking about responsible computing. I should be thinking about ethics in computing. So we are happy to have cybersecurity. We can all be all these analysts, A, B, C analysts, but I think beyond the controls, it's also good for each one of us as we begin this conference. We also think about how do we complement the security we know with ethics. Because if you are good in security, and you can scan the networks, and you can identify the weakness, then you need also to marry the knowledge with ethics. It is the one which ethics would allow you to know that beyond the controls that are there, beyond the knowledge I have, and also it tempts the knowledge. You have a lot of knowledge,
You understand all this? There is no system in this world that is not made by a human being. And all the systems are vulnerable in one way or the other. So how do you bring, when you realize that we can do this, how do you bring your ethics into the system? And that's my call this morning as we begin this event. So we marry our knowledge. The two good knowledge that we have are with ethics. I know as a nation and globally, ethics always comes last. We have seen presidents tweet lies. We have seen our neighbors tell lies. So ethics is never there. And let us also understand there are two forms of ethics when I was thinking of that about last night. There's the moral ethics, the new drumming things that we're doing in Kenya about religion, the morality. But I think when you're doing the cyber security, it's the professional ethics. What am I allowed to do? What am I not allowed to do? Even though I'm able to do it, can I manage myself very well not to do it? And therefore, I take this opportunity as we think about the conference. I hope you're going to have 2 wonderful days, and I'm going to hope that all of you are going to have a wonderful day, enjoy it, learn a lot. And as the School of Science and Technology, I also welcome you to the computing department at USIU. The computing department offers programs in computing. We have 7 different programs. We have a PhD in Information System and Technology, a Master's in Information Security, a Master's in Information System and Technology, a Bachelor of Science in Data Science, a Bachelor of Science in Software Engineering, a Bachelor of Science in Applied Computer Technology, and a Bachelor of Science in Information System and Technology. And you are welcome to be part of us. I now declare this conference officially open. Thank you.